Hey everybody, welcome back to the fish tank. Just thought I'd share a deck with you that I've been kind of working on a little bit today. A little bit different, not really sure how it's going to fit and feel in the current meta. Had some good wins with it, also been crushed a little bit as well. So let's just have a quick look at it. So, Milloween Dragon's Nest. So this is kind of a classic Milloween deck. You know, Dragon's Nest, always going to synergize with spells, so Milloween makes perfect sense with that. So let's just have a look at the deck and remind ourselves how all of this works. So the centerpiece of the deck is the Dragon's Nest. So remember, this is a building. You see it has 3 eggs on it. That represents the 3 charges it has. So every time you cast a spell, it will consume one of these charges and spit out 2 flightless dragons. So there's 3 charges, so it can do that 3 times. If the spell costs 5 or more mana, then the 2 dragons spawned from that spell are raged. So they're all flightless dragons. We know, if you've been following along Minion Masters for a long time, this is one of the probably the most balanced building. When I say the most balanced, I mean it's had the most balanced changes, the most reworked card in the game, probably. We've seen many different things in the past, and this is where we're at the moment. Okay, so of course we've got a few cheap spells to trigger. So the idea is, you use a spell, you get the value from the spell, you also get the stuff from the Dragon's Nest, the Flightless Dragons. Of course you're Milloween, so you just get that built-in spell synergy. And we have Jinlong as well, and we have Kurnath Crystalback. Again, more spell synergy. So let's just have a look at those, remind ourselves how they work. So remember, Kurnath has these 2 crystals on his back, which indicate the 2 charges. These visually get consumed as the charges are used. So the first 2 times a spell is played by any player, so that's friend or foe, it will deal 100 damage to the closest 3 enemy units within range. Now, units is Minion Masters verbiage for anything that's a minion or a building. So it hit buildings, it doesn't hit towers. So spell synergy with him. And then of course we've got Jinlong, of course, with the stun and the jump in and the more spell synergy. So the idea of the deck is that you use the spells and then you get multiple bits of value from the spell on top of the spell that you use. Right, so we've got both, which is a great tank. Now, the thing with the Flightless Dragons is they do insane DPS, but obviously they're weak. So ideally what you want is both locking something down and then getting that DPS on top of it. There's definitely some things that are really awkward to play into. Rystar will be difficult to play into. You have to play around that appropriately. Korgoth as well. There's a few things that are really sort of annoying. And then we just have a selection of spells. We've got the Spell Dancer in there, of course, and she's pretty damn strong in the meta. Definitely going to get nerfed in the next patch, but she's strong right now. A lot of times I found myself in this particular situation, and maybe we should play something else, but I'm not sure. But I do often try to not trigger her ability, because we have other spells to kind of do the same thing, and then we get the extra spell synergy from those other spells, which we wouldn't get from just her trigger, because that's not a spell. So we have Arcane Ring. That's a cheap spell. It's 1 mana plus 1 mana freeze, so 2 mana. Bridge Buddies, another cheap spell. Grab the bridge. Unholy Ground gives us some little units wherever we need them, of course, and helps us deal with a lot of the air. Resonating Blast Crystal, because it's just super strong at the moment. And Blind Date gives us a random 5 mana spell, so 5 mana minion. So there's a lot of good stuff that can come out of that. And of course, again, it's a spell, so it does trigger that sort of extra synergy. So if we look at the 5 cost stuff, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Right, okay, anyway, without any further ado, let's see if we can get some wins. Okay, Ravager. So there's going to be some aggro, but we have ways of dealing with that. Often, a lot of times, you'll want to use the Dragon's Nest after stuff's aggroed on face, so you can then drop stuff out. Help you defend. In a pinch, you can use the Dragon's Nest to take damage as well. So against these decks, it's very difficult. You want to be careful that you don't commit your mana in the wrong place, because they're going to have some kind of big bush. I mean, that's okay. We've got the bridges. Yeah, this is going to be pretty good. Okay, that just absolutely murks him. Ravager can't hit. This is going to be real nice. Wait until anything else comes out. Clear this. Against these kind of decks, the Jing can be a huge problem because the Ravager can't hit the Jing. Waiting for the Spell Dancer here. Be a bit too late, I think. Definitely worth it in that situation. Could have played her closer to the bridge, I guess. But again, in these situations, you know they're going to be playing aggro, so I like to just chill, try to react to what they're doing. If you commit all your stuff on the wrong lane, you can get yourself in quite a lot of trouble. Okay, that got shut down a little bit too hard for my liking. Here we're going to struggle to deal with this efficiently. We could go... Okay, we do get lucky with our pull out of that. We'll take that. Okay. Dragon Ball is quite problematic. Again, I'm going to play this defensively so we can try to keep our units defending. We need them. You know he's just going to have the Rammer stuff coming again soon. Even if the Rammer just gets tanked, doesn't really do anything. Or the Will sucks, okay. I mean, that sucks a little bit, but not the end of the world. But clear spells like the Will, they're always going to be painful. These are fake, I think. No, they were real. And I don't give a singular shit. Just dodge this. Eat. Don't know if we get this in time. I think we do. Okay, this guy is just dead. And we get a Ghast. Ghast killing blow! Don't see that too often. Okay, that's not really too much of a difficult matchup for us. Although he has some good counters to our stuff, we have good counters. Probably better counters for him as well. Okay. Another Melloween wearing exactly the same thing. Let's see what kind of Melloween it is. We see a lot of a cursed Melloween, although not so much this season. She definitely is a thing. Cursed Melloween it is. Oh, okay, hold on. I think my thing got stunned. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, he got stunned by the Jing. Didn't even consider that being a thing. Okay, that was a huge misplay. But we live and learn. This is not feeling nice so far, that's for sure. I totally messed it up at the start, and then we're going to struggle to recover a little bit. Yeah, I triggered that spell too early, so that you do it before the summoning sickness. Bad news. Full Prowler, that's a good pull. Okay. Get Ascension though, which could be problematic. No one needs to die. Oh shoot, forgot about this guy in my face. Probably going to be dead here. We've got a reprieve. For now. Tank this like this though. Unfortunately that mistake at the start just totally screwed us. Now we have basically nothing. kind of annoying because I think we could have won there. Just such a terrible misplay at the start with the Jing. But I didn't even consider that could happen, so these are the good learning experiences. Ideally, to just handle that dragon, all we need to do is get the dragon's nest behind it, spunk out a load of the guys, tank it, something, and just shred it. Okay, this will be a tough match.
Let's duel!
He has Resonating Blast Crystal, I think, which of course is very painful for us. Spell Dancer as well. Lots of just generally annoying stuff, really. Get a freeze on her, oh that would have been amazing. We didn't. Wasn't. They've got no charges left, so we don't need to waste that on anything. That monkey's healing, that's really not good. I want to get all of the stuff out at once because he might have multiple removal spell, or he might have something that's going to do a big clear. Took a lot of damage again though, which is like he's come back and fight us in the arms. There we can tank it whilst we get our little dudes out. Like that. These guys can do insane face damage. Just look at him, he's just melting here. Bye. GG.
We have a winner!
Wow, I did it!
Okay. Another Ravager deck. So again, we're going to try and play cautiously. Not an amazing opening hand. Hopefully we stop that before it gets to the bridge. Okay, we can't take the bridge there, but we can stop it. Again, that's difficult for him to deal with. So, just gonna keep being annoying as possible. King's gonna be alive forever, basically. Okay, it's kind of annoying, but not too much an issue. These whelps do like 50 DPS or something. Okay, it's a lot of damage, but it's okay. We can do some countering here. Just really want to keep this Jing alive if we can. It's being such a nightmare for him. I think we kept it alive again. Oh, the bat just killed it. "20 HP in a dream." Is the dream about to be dead? Make sure there's nothing in the way to tank this. I think that does like 15 damage. It's not enough anyway. It does get blocked too. Okay, we know he has some nonsense, so just trying to not just like push too much and end up getting punished. Sniper. Oh, I think. Oh, just a light. Okay. Now you're about to be fucked. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wrecked, or as FDM would say, R3KT.
Showtime!
You don't pronounce the apostrophe. That joke would have been funny had I not choked on it, but I did. Let's move on. Okay, these decks tend to be aggro. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so we can see he's used one of his charges. He's got one crystal left. Don't think we hold this bridge, unfortunately. Need a little bit of luck here. He jumped on the defenso chopper. Literally the last thing you wanted to do. There's something invisible there, probably a mouse shark, yep. Called it. We've got one charge left. Try and get maximum value out of this. Oh, this could be nice. Wait for them all. Oh, it's going to tank the rammer hit, and then we kill it. The rammer doesn't even hit our face. Oh, that's perfect. Oh. More whelps. That's a little bit problematic, the fact that he can just jump and kind of murder us like that.
Blue obtained Berg 2.
No charges left. Okay. Let's be smart. Okay, he's ready for it, but does he have a big spell? Oh, this guy. Oh my god, have you ever seen something kill as much as that? Okay. Okay, he missed the bridge because he was desperate to get his shot, his thing that he didn't get anyway. Okay. This could be a problem. The bats are a bit of a nuisance here. Oh, we might be screwed! I think we choked. Ash. Thought I'd done enough. We did so well at shutting down everything of his. Bats, though. Those bats! I think the biggest problem in that game was the Azog. Cole 420. King Path.
Duel.
King Path's probably going to be painful for us because of the bridge switch, but let's see. Wasn't a fan of having to open with my bridge buddies. Wish I could see how much HP he's got. He's dead. Maybe we should push this. Oh shit. Monkey kind of fucks us apart from the Jing there, thank god. Come on, Scott. Oh my god, Scotty's not going to take a hit. Oh, that's perfect. Got a lot of HP, so we can tank stuff on our face. Do need to be considerate about the bridge switch. It's not going to do it. That a little early, didn't get the chain juggle, but it's about to be fine. Oh, I didn't see where that prowler came from. It scared me. I could have killed that actually then. I was committed. It's annoying, but gotta remember about the bridge switch here. I was aware of it, there just wasn't too much I could do about it. I might just go in here. Oh, okay. We're alive! He's at perk 3 though, so that could change things quite a lot. Be ready for it here. Oh, I messed that up again. It's comfortable anyway, right? Didn't play it perfectly, but altered.
We have a winner!